Okay, how about now? You hear me now? Oh my gosh. Did it like fix itself? I just took it off. Did it fix itself? Still say no audio. Come on. It doesn't want to pick it. Wait, all right, now did I just mess it up because I changed something? You guys good? You guys good? Good now? Good now? My glasses. You hear me now too? Okay. Thank you guys. Jeez. I did 25 minutes on the spiritual crypto one. Jeez. So that's funny. Thank you. I was just saying, hey, welcome to Today with Ganesha. Thanks, bro. Uh, yeah, it was weird. I had my Bluetooth on. I think it was just still on Bluetooth, so I shut that off. Um, okay, so where were we? Ganesha. Weird that she came. I was laughing because even looking at the title again now, it says the challenge of your abundance, and I was like, I don't even remember writing the challenge, and we did it like what an hour and a half ago or something. So it's funny because I'm just like, wait, we're gonna talk about the challenge. Okay, so it's gonna be interesting. Ganesha, it's just like it's an interesting sensation when you feel her. Um, yes, Marjorie, yes. Oh, let's see what she has to say right now. She says, fill your heart with love. Feel the sensation of all that percolates and permeates the mist, the sensation, the magic, the idea that when we are engaging in energetic exchange with the world, we can't see it, but it's energy coming in and coming out, being subtle and deliberate, deliberate in the love that you choose to give is going to bring uh, it in like this, like it's gonna seal it within yourself. Is what she's saying. She's saying like be um like know that you're speaking from love in everything that you do and let people respond. Right. And when you find yourself doing it more, you will be speaking only those words of love to all aspects of your life. And it will center within you and it will become, she's saying, take, in regards to abundance, she's saying, she's, she's saying, open arms. She's like, take, I don't know the word. I want to say like a wide angle. I can't think. She's saying, like, open and know that those that want to be there and come, those things, those people, those places, they're going to they're going to come and they're going to feel good because when you speak with the love and you know the love and you're subtle and you're deliberate and you're being discerning. Yeah, okay, that's a good one too. Yeah, just she's just saying, just like um, know that you have abundance all the time, right? Which is like the premise, sort of what we were talking about, or she was saying to me earlier. Yeah. Is how everything is abundance. The idea of lack is total, total, like it doesn't even make sense. It's literally non-existent. The only reason people think we have lack of anything is because you're just looking at something you don't got, and there's plenty of stuff you don't got. Nobody has everything. Even the richest people in the world, you know, there's probably still something out there they don't have, like a Yogi Man card collector's edition. They don't have it. They don't have it, son. That's mine. Mint condition, bro. All right. You want it for $40 million? I'll give it to you. No, I'm just kidding. I got excited there. But it's there's no point to the lack mentality. So she's saying, I see the color like pink and purple. It's like a light purple, and it's like really reflective. Maybe some gold, right? It's got like a gold feeling energy, right? I'm seeing like pinkish, so maybe like really bright pinkish light abundance. And when you bring in that abundance, again, right? There's no lack. It cannot exist. You cannot be this little tiny human walking on this big gigantic earth and then be talking about the earth like she ain't got nothing. Okay, you know, when you, she's saying this is taken, the world is following the narrative, right? It's thinking outside of things, not thinking about the earth in the way that only scientists have told you to think, or your history teachers, or whatever, you know, right? Religions don't talk a lot. Some of them do, right? Of course, but you know, many of like these major ones, they're not talking about the earth and how to heal the or how the. Well, I mean, maybe they do in the sermon, right? You know, right? We got a spiritual side. Is that okay, Marjorie? I hope that made sense. Kind of just led into say here, but she's saying that like your energy is going to reflect, thank you, and magnetize and all of it, right? And so as you become more aware of who you are, as we all, we're downloading more light, we have to be more aware of how we are too, you know, how we feel, how we, you know, what we're doing. And even though it might be the same practice, you know, love is all you need, it's really it's just another layer as you get more light, as you gain more awareness, ascend, you know, and all of these things, and you download more information, you know, you're the keeper of that information. That's why it's coming to you. You're the one who gets to benefit from knowing that information, whether however you may see it. And this is how we are the keepers of it all. You know, it's and yeah, anything that's for you is going to be. It's you know what was I was watching. Shout out to Sharon and Ivo's channel. Uh, what did she say? Or Ivo said one of them said, oh yeah, Ivo was saying, you know, imagine that he's like, think about it. You're God, fractal, fractal God energy incarnate, right? God's everywhere. God knows you, created you, he created, and you know, whatever, co-creation, okay, et cetera, et cetera. He said everything you do, right, is what God would do, you know, or something like that. Or it was like think in every moment as if you were, you know, that loving incarnation of the creator, then what would you do? Right? How would you act? Right? That's the idea we've forgotten to walk with or to be with, or that we think we're separate, or we think we're, you know, they've gone, or they've this, or they've that, or they're judging, or they're saying, no, if you do this, you know, they're not judging. They're letting us know, right, that these are the steps to your abundance. These are the steps to, because you are an abundant being, and when you when you recognize and get to your abundance, and you start to feel your abundance, right, then that's a gift that you have been given, that you've created, that you have, that you hold. You can give it out, whatever, and being careful of that, you know, when you know, like if what would God eat? What would Jesus eat? Whoever you want to pick, right? Why? Why would we, you know, we forgot that we're here as that connect with that connection for that purpose. You know, we all have whatever our missions are, whatever our, you know, this or that. You know, your everything. It's so it's all real, and having that awareness, you know, come in, it's like we need it to come in slowly as you peel away, right, from the lack into the abundance, the idea of the material stuff being that thing that keeps us, you know, because we think like, oh no, we're safe, we're comfortable because I got stuff. That's what I would have if I was abundant, right? So it's like, well, yeah, but when you get rid of all that stuff, now you have abundance of freedom, abundance of time, you have abundance of energy because it's not being sucked up, or you're not using it in here and using it in that, you know. And so, you know, it's really that idea of getting into who we are, getting into our mission is your abundance. You know, it's abundance on all levels, not just the material. And you know, the abundance of your anything, your laughter, anything you like, it's like, right? Like I was sharing, it's like when I share music, sharing rap songs and stuff on my on Facebook, and it's just like, I like all kinds of stuff, but we live in a world where it's like we are identifying with this or that. It's like, no, like, okay, well, listen, you're missing out on all of this other stuff that's out there, like there's there's such an abundant world that we live in. And with technology and everything nowadays, like I was saying in the past video, are people even bored, vibrating in love? Sorry. Makes abundance and love in my home. Right, right. You are that abundance and love in your home. You are the portal to your abundance and love, right? It comes through you because only you know what that abundance is for you. You're the one deciding what that is right now, right? I mean, we can all, yes, we could all generalize what we would all want as abundance. Most of it would be similar, right? Um, but what if it's snowboarding and another one wants to hike or something, and that's just what I want to do all the time, so go for it. Or even music, I want to listen to rap music all the time. Okay, go for it, fine, don't worry about the rest. But it's cult, it's we don't have to be, I think the world's buying when we listen to too much news narrative. We don't have to be afraid of other people in other countries. We don't have to be afraid of, like we're at war with whoever, big country. Oh, look, there's one from that country here in America. Oh, look, yeah, and I'm gonna judge him. What? How about like look at the culture? Look at what you could learn. Why don't you you don't know that guy? Like, get out of here. Like, we live in a silly world, man. It's funny because when people from the world tell me I'm silly, I'm just like, oh man. Like, it's like, no, I think it's reversed, but it's funny. Um, but that idea of yes, you being the love, reverse, we have to reverse too. Yeah, very good, very good, very good. See how it all connects. It connects. When they want it to connect, they'll connect it. Um, you got to be. That's what we're learning how to do. Transmuting all of it, right? Reversing. I talked about in my videos a while back. How I got to that point where I could feel, where I just flipped. Like it was the outer, you know, which I still do. I still have, like, I'm in the seventh house. I'm a Libra. I gotta be looking around. I'm always aware. That's why I'm always like this. I'll just be like this, and you don't know I can see you. Like whatever. I love that kind of stuff. Uh, but what was I saying? How does that connect? Awareness, right? Abundance is found in it's up here. Your abundance is up here. Because everything that you are, everything that you created yourself to be, everything that you're thinking, everything that's going to come in your life, and it starts with, well, a thought. Right? Thought. Then we entertain it and we add color and emotions, and then we create a system around it, a planet, box, whatever you want to call it. Right? It's not just a box, right? It's living, it's alive, right? Because then we reinforce it with ideas. And then when things go bad, we get upset. So all of this in our bodies and our emotions, and we're just packing it all. And so we go along with that. Thoughts starts up here. You are the abundance that you've always wanted to be because you know what that is. You do. Not anybody else. Not anybody else. I don't know. Like, I think as we all become aware, we all kind of know, we all kind of sense each other's abundance. There's things like this, but the idea of being abundant in the things you love, it's why I'm always like sharing. Like, I'm telling you, it's not easy in this light in this society sometimes. But I share all. I like sharing. You know, super death metal, and then but then like Jack Johnson. You know what I mean? Just some banana pancakes or whatever. Like it's living life, and being and doing, right, instead of asking and thinking. See, we're taught. Thank you. Very good. We're taught to rinse and repeat. We're taught to regurgitate. So if you think of, as with school, if you think of it as always as in that way, then we're being set up so that we're always waiting to listen to somebody else who has the answer. Or we read a book, and since it was published, that means it's true. You know, our sense of, it's not that's not soul alignment. That's not at all. That's living in a system that has nothing to do with needing to be done to live in a natural world. And so we get it's all, we're waiting to be told. We're waiting to see if I got the degree. That's why I posted on Facebook the master. I was cracking myself up, thinking we got so many master classes now. Everybody's going to be a master before they finish high school. Like, nobody needs to say, what level did you attain? Master. Master. Oh, really? How long did you go to school for that? 4 months. I mean, I don't have work experience. I'm trying to get some work experience, but I'm master level, you know. But that's true. It's true, because in order to learn how to do something, you just have to learn how to do it. You can go learn how to farm from, if your neighbor's a farmer and he needs help on the land, you just learn it from him. You don't have to go pay him somebody to go to school. So and finding a different way, and it's like going to school in the first place. Oh, I have to go to college. It's like, no, you don't have to. I hate to, I'm not anti-edu, being smart. you know, like, go away, all of that, too much. See, that's too much abundance, right? That's a good point. I'm glad you mentioned that, because I have always wanted to do everything I could possibly could, like, try it once. Okay, that was bad. I'm not gonna do that one again. Like, try it one time, live life. I'm only be here once, or whatever. Right? The whole, at least growing up, that's my way I see it. But you get too much of it. You get too much abundance, and we got to come back and go, wait, all right, what do I want to create? And that's that idea, is because we were brought up, not to think that we're, to create, or that we're just supposed to, learn. Just learn. Let me tell you how you should live your life, right? So they've been doing from the beginning. you know so the abundance that you want in you starts up here. And I mean, starts in your heart. You feel it. I mean, wherever it starts. I mean, technically it all started a gazillion years ago, but time doesn't exist, so whatever. Oh, you gotta work. Oh man, listening from work. There you go. Yeah, I do that too. But all of us watch our channels and stuff, put on the earbud. You whistling while you work. Listening, whistling. Um, oh, where? So yeah, so it's like the best way to skip forward. Right? We all want to know how to ascend faster, right? Best way is to emanate from within. That's it. Everything you do, everything you love to do, abundance comes from love, right? If you don't love everything about yourself, you're limiting your abundance. If you don't love the fact that that for whatever reason, your energy, like, you were in a situation and whatever happened, you know what I mean? Like, it happened because you were supposed to, it was supposed to happen like that, right? Like, like, whatever it is, loving yourself through and through, like I was watching the Richard Pryor roast, um, just whatever earlier, yeah, and um, just laughing at everything, roasting people, right? Laughing at yourself. It's key. I mean, the program goes so deep within us. And then we have ancestry of even heavier stuff, wars, even, maybe even scarier, and we have to let it all go by realizing that, like we already know, we don't want that kind of life. So what life do you want? I want an abundant one. Well, what does that mean? Well, it means I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make my life the shizzle, my nizzle. That's it. You know, whatever I have to do. And I'm going to be the one that's going to bring it because I'm the one who sees it. So when I see something that somebody does and it's hilarious and I want to bring joy and laughter and show them how funny it was and no one else is laughing, I'm not going to feel weird in the world, you know what I mean, for that, because I'm laughing, people are looking at me, or, you know what I mean? There's all kinds of abundance in your world. So the challenge, thank you, right? The challenge is choosing what's for you. The challenge is, you know, is choosing it all the time. That's the challenge in the choice in every moment. Choosing to love yourself, choosing to love someone else, choosing to to agree to disagree. You know what I mean? Like choosing to love that, choosing to love the fact that you have got to have a moment with somebody to disagree. Think about that. What if you're a new being to everything? You've never experienced anything. You would share, and that's the one experience you got to have. And then you went back up into spirit, and then you just, doing stuff. You would be cherishing that disagreement for the rest of your eternity. You'd be thinking it over for the rest of time, you know. But right, it's there's so much abundance awaiting all of you. But it's when you accept it, right? It's like we want to live in a world that's peaceful. Well, that means we all got to start being peaceful with each other. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, all these wars. I don't know if that's the right way to go, but like defend yourself. Sure. Okay, got it. Yes, definitely. I thought that was the rule. Defend yourself. It's okay, but we're just. I don't know. We're still doing. I mean, we are defending ourselves. I don't know what's going on anymore. I stopped paying attention a while ago. Don't listen to me for that kind of news. That's not what this channel does. I just like to be smarty and call out all the contradictions, And it's okay. It's okay to have contradictions. I love a good contradiction. They're hilarious. We all have them. We all do them. Again, abundance comes when you love yourself. Abundance comes when you don't feel like you need to dominate the world and you just know that you are living the best life ever on it right now because it's exactly what you've gotten yourself to, the point you made yourself to, everything you wanted to do, you set up for yourself, everything, we think about that all the time, like stuff like or in anything in ads or commercials or news. I want that, I want this, I want that lifestyle, but that it's just going to be more of the same of any other normal human being, just on a different level. You're just going to be living in Hollywood with a superstar, or you're going to be, living in the whatever, the countryside. I can't think of a rural area. You're going to live out in the country. It's the quality of your life in both situations is still going to depend like 99% on you, right? And that's really the ultimate ascension. The goal is 100% on you. Yeah. Jesus didn't walk around being mad at everybody. He was getting crucified. He knew it. He took it like a champ. That's what I'm saying. Jesus. Shout out to Jesus. I mean, but wasn't fun. Right? Was it, I might have not liked them, for a little while, but that's okay. I forgave them, right? And it's kind of messed up, right? It's messed up to think that way. It's messed up, and I say it all the time. There's people who are in all kinds of situations in the world. We need to, and exactly, like how am I going to know I live in a safe world? How am I going to know I live in a safe neighborhood? You know, if I never meet my neighbor, if I never like, we can make the world safe. Just go over and say, hey, you want to live in a safe neighborhood? Yeah, I do too. Okay, if you need anything, let me know. I'm gonna get some walkie talkies. I'm gonna pass them around the neighborhood. Instead of neighborhood watch. You have seen that movie with Ben Stiller and aliens come? Sorry that. But yeah, abundance. It's like it's a challenge. It's your challenge. It's a challenge of your abundance. You have to challenge yourself, right? It's kind of like, kind of damn I say that, but you know, it's the same thing. It's in and out. It's in and out. It's the relationship between everything that you have in your life. And it's a lot. It really is. It's a lot to think that, right? Because to even have an awareness that thinks of all things and even just your own life, and then you think of your past, and then like, oh, that's why that happened. Because I remember with my mom, told me a story about how my dad or my granddad did this. Like, I mean, to remember every single thing about ourselves and our lives, and I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot to be aware of. And that's why in the present moment, like she was saying with Marjorie, it's you want to seal your intention, seal your abundance, the golden light of abundance. That's why it's gold, right? And the pink was love, right? And then the violet was the higher. Yeah, yeah. So it's like, right. So bring gold. And that's what I would do, Marjorie, if you're still listening. Do gold. Do gold around your hole. I would seal yourself in like gold. Okay. And there's that. I was just posting this. I just shared it with the crew, with all y'all. The Epsilon um, soul sealing or aura sealing. Imagine an oval, right? Your body, and then a cross right in the middle, and make it gold. Put it on your body, and then there's a meditation you can do. But I like to imagine it spinning, so it creates an egg, and it's a golden egg. Yeah, it's a good one. Do that. That's great for abundance. Perfect. Holy crap. That's what I was looking at last night, right? Okay. You know how that goes. Right. Again, being aware of everything. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, right. Okay. Caught that one. Yes. Thanks for the tip last night. Uh, cool, Marjorie. Yeah. Do awesome. You know what? I'll send you the link to you. But yeah, it felt great. Removes attachments, everything. It's a wonderful one. Did it again last night. What were we saying? Abundance, man. Like, it's up to you. As much as you don't want it to be up to you at some times, but then at other times you do want it to be up to you because you're like, man, get that. I'm gonna go fix everything. Then other times you're like, no, leave me alone. I don't want to go outside. What did I say? Was we were walking up the stairs earlier? Like just before this. I said, what was it? Oh man, I can't even remember. It was like I wanna like meet everybody, but I don't want to talk to anyone. Something like that, man. Like, I don't know. I can't say it again. It's just too funny. Um, because we're here to bring these messages and we're here to do all this work. And, it's so hard for people to just like wrap their minds around that. Listen, number one, like, I'm not going to beat you up. Okay. I'm not going to, like, number one, you don't have to be scared. Okay. Relax, man. Just talking about aliens. Calm down. Jeez. It's the first time? Or is this your first time? How old are you? God, it's the first time. But so that's not good, right? And I'm like, but no, we have to talk to everyone, right? Like, I want to give my message out, but I don't want to have to talk to anybody. Right? Like, that's so funny. That's what it was. Thank you. I don't know. I got a kick out of it because it's like not what I want to do. I want to, but it's just like sometimes. And no, and again, I say that, I don't really have a lot of these experiences, like I speak a lot, but a lot of it is just from what I've seen in my whole life, and I've been watching since I can remember being aware, sixth grade. Once that merger happened, and I saw kids being silly, trying to impress girls, my buddy, or some kid that I've known my whole life, trying to show his big bicep, like just little things. Like I'm watching them in the auditorium or in the cafeteria room, and I'm like watching them. I'm just busting up. I'm just like, but I had a gut wrenching feeling because I was like it felt wrong. It felt like people are not, they're not what's happening. They're not being real anymore. They're not being real. That's what it was. And that's why I don't know, I might have said it on other videos where I just want everything real. Like that's what I did in my whole life. And that's why I did, that's the route I went. But like that core truth, you know, I think I gotta, that's what's kept me there. It's just like we have all these experiences, but until we learn how to, you know, to love them. Like, what was the one for talking to people? Yeah, it's just, it's like I said, you say, are you afraid of that? Right? Like, you get like your mom or your dad or somebody from the family, you're doing what? You're channeling what? What, well, are you afraid of that? Because we're good. But the world, the narrative, the society, we're all, I need to make sure that you're not an enemy. You know what I mean? I need to make sure that I've sized you up well enough to know that you're safe and we can talk. That's messed up. Like you just don't give them nothing and you're good. We can talk with you can talk with anybody in the world, right? But just have your switchblade. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's like but oh, oh man, we all want to do that, but we're not. you know. So the challenge is like you doing it as best you can. And it is a challenge. It doesn't end. That's why you're here. It's because you've trained for this. You have trained many lifetimes, right? To do this, to say what you have to say, to be how you have to be, right? And there's a reason why it's difficult to do so in this world. Right? And that's what the whole world is the whole world runs into this. It doesn't matter where you grew up or what you believed in or what you didn't believe in. Everybody's trying to, or everybody's going through the same, trying to figure it out or whatever. Growing up and unless you grew up in the Crystal Palace, I don't know, where it was like Crystalline Palace, or you're just 900th dimension since they got here, but um yeah, there's a lot of abundance. Take the steps. Um, she's saying like don't be afraid to take the steps that you have to take and see your life in the longer stride, in the long term. You're just here now to do what you got to do to get through it. It might feel gross, it might feel ugly, you might have to be a reflection, for some ugly stuff for some people. You might have to, do this or that, but let's just get through it. And that was, yeah, going forward, talking about that. Um, and the challenge of your abundance is accepting that is abundance. You know, like I want abundance. I don't want that. All right, well, be careful what you wish for. So it starts with the energy. So yeah, go inside, right? Focus on your aura, your energy, do your breathing. We have to do these things. We have to do these things because it's what we need. It's not about like the whole world. Do it because we say so. Like do this, do that, right? Like eat this food because this is what a balanced meal is. Who the hell are you and when did you check my body and tell me what I need to eat? Period. Like 100 million%, right? How important is this? Like the whole thing. And I'm not anti, whatever you're trying to do. You're trying to do what you're trying to do. good luck with that. I'm gonna go do what I'm gonna do. I'm not anti what you're doing. I'm just not gonna buy any of that crap. I mean, we got a whole pharmaceutical industry that's making trillions of dollars a year, man. You think they're we think, why are you even going? It's like George Lopez. He said we don't go to the doctor. He said his uncle had that thing on his neck. Everybody could see it. He was in denial. You should go to a doctor, get that fixed, get that checked out. It's like, no, I'm not gonna go. He's like, because they're gonna find something wrong with you or something. I said, don't go. It's like, yeah, of course they're gonna find something wrong with you. They got something for you. That's gonna make you feel better. Of course they do, because they got all the answers, right? That shout out to, what is it, Sharon and Ivo? Or did I say this already? I said this already. They can't cure fibromyalgia, right? How many of you know your grandma or grandpa got some? Grandma always got fibromyalgia. Why grandma got fibromyalgia all the time? So it's grandma, you know. But they can't do nothing for it. Ask her, right? But then as soon as this thing came out, right? We was all over that. Oh, that only took us a couple months. We got, oh, okay. You ain't got no. What if I do some Tai Chi for my fibromyalgia? Yeah, that's a good idea. You should probably do Tai Chi, and your fibromyalgia will probably go away. But I'm no expert, actually. I would like to think that I am. Might be my official statement. I have taken my master classes throughout my many lifetimes, and I'm just getting familiar with them again in this lifetime, right? That's what we're all doing. We're becoming our abundance, right? Like I think of all the things how, you know, like a Libra, jack of all trades, master of none. No, 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 no. That's not the case. I'm not listening to you and your stupid saying. I love all of that stuff, right? And I'm going to master all of it. I'm going to bring it all into my life. I'm going to find where it should go. I'm going to get rid of what I don't need. You know what I mean? It's just go through life, like from inside of yourself first. I mean, yeah, we got to be careful because when we get older, we can't tell people to, go away in a mean way and not expect retaliation. But when we're kids, and you can act up and you can yell and you can scream and you can whatever. But where we can't say too much, because freedom of speech, right? Yeah, all the censorship. But hey, what are we gonna do, right? From the inside, we have to teach the whole world to stop listening to the blah blah, to the blah. Too much blah blah, and not enough like internal. Just, what do I need to do? Like it's like, for me, if I think about going to school, going to college, I've said about school the whole time. Six, sure, kindergarten through fifth, yeah, you need that. You need to learn how to spell, count. You need words. You need stuff like that. And then some other. But after a while, I'm like, all right, listen, this is wasting my time. I could be like focused on something. I wanted to be an accountant, because the CPA. I was like, forgot how old I was. And then my uncle said that they just make all this money and they're their own boss because you get licensed and you don't find out later. She's like, that's what I'm going to do. And then it didn't happen. It's okay. I got my business administration degree. Little sidetrack there, sorry guys. But it's that idea of like, we have to we're reinvent. It's like we're reinventing the ancient wheel. It's like, that's good. I like it. Because it's the ancient knowledge, it's not the old knowledge. It's the ancient knowledge that's coming back from our ancestors, from the original tribes, right? Think of that. The what really happened. I mean, if any sort of any bit of it's true, but the Lyran Wars and the Orion and Sirius, all of them, all of it's crazy. And then we're here on this earth and we're just moping around. We're gonna go work, which is a very valid gripe. Okay, I'm sorry. I know. Don't complain. It only puts more complaining in your life, like don't worry about it, let it go, right? In every situation, this is the teaching, the challenge of your abundance, right? You get more abundance when you're not griping, because no matter what, you guys, anger is a lower vibrational thing. It will help spur you into action. Sure, it can fire you up, sure, but the energetic can, when you contract, when you get angry, it's a contraction, and you'll feel it. So you always want to just, like, not today. Snoopy laying on the sleeping on the house. Not today. It's a t-shirt. It's in the closet. My abundance, right, is my choice. It's not even your choice. Your abundance is who you are. If you're not your abundance, whose abundance are you? So mind, use the mind to remind yourself. Remind yourself. Okay. It's a new one there for you guys. I think I've said that one. Remind who you are. All of the things that we've come here to transmute. It's crazy. That's why we need so many billions of souls, trillions of other beings are here, whoever, however many, there's so many people, yeah. That's why I always say, like, it's Groundhog's Day, in like with society, it's like we're just, no, man, like, you're important. Excuse me. Right. Like, not that over there, not those, well, and not like other people aren't, but like, not all this other stuff. You are. If you don't think you are, then why are you here? Right. So I'm telling you right now, you already think you are. And we forget, because we're looking out here. It's like the same, it's the same. We have all the answers. You have all the answers you need. It's not hard. It's what they say, it's inside you. It's not hard. And hey, listen, it took me years when I was learning ascension, right? When I was going, it takes a while to really get, and I'm still going. I'm talking freaking, like, I'm outside. I'm sitting on my chair outside, and I'm going like this, and then I catch up with myself, and I'm like, oh, I was like, yeah, we were talking, like, because I'm talking with somebody, and I'm gonna start mumbling to myself. I'm just gonna start looking over here, being like, I know you're here because I can feel your energy. I can't see you, but I'm just gonna start being weird. It's crazy, but it's like, and then we say we want this, we want to be aware. We want it. You got to be. It's everything you want it to be. It's gonna change your life. Right? It already is, whether you know it or not, and whether you want to stay grumpy about it. Life's still gonna change, but then, where are you gonna be? Are you gonna get in there? Get in there, right? Throw that pitch. I think it's a, like, baseball term. You know, like, if you don't play, you don't have to be good. It's not about being. You don't have to be the best, right? Again, this just play. Just have to do it. Go see what it's like. You know, like, I know I should meditate and go for walks, but you know what? As soon as you, maybe I know I should go, because you said you, just because I was like that. Like, if we all did that, that's a good challenge. I like that. I like that challenge, you guys. Every time your ego or something says, well, I don't want to do that because do it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's scary. Do it. Oh no, I might, what? Oh no, what? Oh no, what? What? Come on, we're gonna sit here and wait for you to. Oh no, what? Right? And then go do it. Right? And then once you're on the other side, every single day, every single thing you think of, if you're doing anything, right? Even like on your day off, and you got to go shopping, and you don't want to go shopping, go. As soon as I go, like, man, I don't really good. Time to go. We go. I just, right. And then you're gonna change the way you respond, because we have to remember. Okay. I was talking to Spirit about this one, like, men and women and stuff, right? It's like, you know, it's the idea, how we say like we're programmable. Like a woman can, get a man to do whatever she wants, right? But then a man, can program a woman with smooth words or whatever, whatever. Like it's the idea that the Pavlov with the dog when you ring the bell and then you start salivating because they know food's coming. We have to train ourselves out of it, remind ourselves who we are, redo our mind. And then we think, oh, it's hard. See, as soon as we do, how do I don't know how to do that. Yes, you do. You just have to remind yourself, right? You just have to learn it again. You just have to read some books, or you just have to do some little bit of research and maybe a practice or two, right? And then just and don't do it and think like, oh, it's done. Where's all my abundance? No, like becoming abundance means you become it. And that's why I said it will change your life. It will everything you want it to be because you will have to become it in order to go with it, in order to grow with it, to become a creator of it. Right? If you don't, you're still creating whatever. So if you want it, this idea, go get it. And that's it. I'm going. I just left. I just walked. You're gonna get to that point where you're gonna go, yeah, I just woke up. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then you're just gonna go walk outside. Nope, nope. You took too long. You gotta go walk. You gotta walk. And I'm telling you right now, the walk's gonna make you feel great. Right? Like, like who's mad at a walk? Who's mad at a nice, beautiful day? you know? but we have excuses in our minds, or the classic, oh, I worked all day and I just want to sit here. That's one of my favorite ones. you know but I'm still making videos and trying to doing these crypto courses, 9 o'clock at night. I'm on checking my work stuff, for the next week, checking emails. I mean, this is like, because you live your life, you become your life, right? It's and it will change as you change, so you gotta go in that. It's like I was thinking, listening to rap music, every rapper's the greatest rapper, right? So think about that, right? What do you think? Do you think you're the greatest rapper? I think most people be like, well, no, I mean, blah, 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 blah. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? It's not just arrogant, okay? It's not just like, if you seriously think, like that you are, I mean, like, but if you say to yourself, you know what I mean? You get this one life, right? Or whatever, this one body, this one time, okay? And then we'll come back for more later. But whatever, I'm gonna make this one last forever this time. Yes. Um, but it's like, why not? Why not think of yourself in that way? Like, how do you think the greatest rapper got to be the greatest rapper? Because he thought he was the greatest rapper. He said, this is who I want to be, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be the greatest rapper of all time. And then it doesn't matter. It's not we're taught to then look at each other and say you're silly and you're unrealistic and no, blah blah blah. Listen, it's all man, blah blah blah. That's all that you just offered me right now, right? Like, of course, and again, but it's not about, you don't even want to think that, right? I'm the greatest rap, I'm the greatest whatever. You can be this idea, you can be who you want to be. It's not about what, like, like for me, I've always wanted to teach Tai Chi. And now that I'm Ascension mode and alchemy, Ascension alchemist, right? I never thought of this, but I knew I always wanted to like teach Tai Chi. I knew I always wanted to like, and then spiritual stuff, right? And so you're going to do that. It's going to happen because this is what you want to do. And all this stuff is, we've gone through it, and it's just like, it's not encouraging. Where's the school for, spiritual, right? Whatever? And they're out there. They are, but mom and dad probably didn't want me to go to that one. Like, you know, who knows? Who knows? I know. Who knows? You do. You know right now. You know right now. You know whatever it is that you know, and that's what you know. And then what you don't know, you don't know. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. How am I going to do this? No, I don't know. But it's what I love to do. So I'm going to move in that direction. taking that step, very easy to do when you choose it. You got to choose it. You got to get, like I said earlier, anger, don't get angry, get passionate. you know, like, it's like when it's like when I share music, right? I cannot be responsible for how other people are going to interpret that or what they're going to think about why I'm sharing. I, so for me, it's like, you know, it's a it's love. It's way that I show love. It's a energy. It's a movement. It's something that sits within me. It's something. It's why music is music is music. It caught me in a mood. And I'm sharing it, and it's just like sometimes I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna bother. And then I found myself like, and then I'll share it for sure. Like I don't know, but it's like, it's like, do I think it's the greatest rap song ever? Hey, maybe I do. Someone else isn't. Okay, but guess what? I do. You do. If you want to be, because then I was laughing when I was having this thought too. I mentioned it when, because I was thinking to myself, like, what if I want to be the greatest rapper, like in the world? And I started cracking up because I'm like, yo, you know, and then I start doing it, and I'm just like, and I'm having a blast, and I'm cracking up at this, right? Because I'm just being silly, and it doesn't matter. And then I feel like a kid again, and then, it's just me in the backyard, nobody's around, so it's all good. It's like, but that's the point. It would have been all good anyways. I sing in the car, drive past people. I'm just like, I look over at them. I don't. It's just like we could all just be. Oh man, can't wait for the world to be more like this. when we're just like when we're sharing more, man, we all just like we got more love because in the reality it's like we really do. Like I see people all the time. Like I'll be bumping something in the car and I'll drive through the parking lot and I'll see some, another kid who knows, and then he just, what up, yeah, what's up? It's like, why? It's just a moment of sharing, but then you got grandma over there. Like, look at those kids, they're gonna cause trouble, and it's like that's not living in abundance. That's not sharing, or that's not sharing is caring. That's not. We have to share in the world because whether we think we're sharing or not, like whether it's directly, it's still indirectly. We're still sharing the same air. We're still sharing. I mean, that's a big, long time. You got to worry about that for a while till that air gets over here. But it's we all want it, and we all can do it, and we all have to accept it. Accepting your abundance. We could change the title. Accepting your abundance. The challenge is accepting it. Yeah, I might change the title. I think that'll just make it more clear. That might be good. Might be good. All right, guys. Yeah, just blabbing here. 54. Right. Yeah. We'll see. Just blabbing. Let her talk. She says, Marjorie, make sure that you center your. She's saying your food, your core, maybe your exercise. She's saying to center it into your root chakras, right? And let it permeate you from there. Because the abundance that you want to manifest will be more manifest as once you get it into the lower chakras, right? It's a very good point. Because the world we live in, if we think of this logically, right? Think of what we know, it's the lower chakras. It's the heavier, the denser, the ones of the material, the ones of the, whereas we have our higher chakras, which are like knowings and, seeing things, and speaking and the lighter vibrations. So bring your abundance. She's just saying, bring the light of your abundance into your belly, and then let it sit there and let it fizz, let it crackle, let it just spread out from there. I think that's pretty much it. And that's true. That's, yeah, I like that reference because, like I always say in the when you breathe up and then you come down, like a lot of times people just keep going up, up, up. You have to bring it down. So that's definitely true. And manifestation, we can't just sit up here in space and I want to see this, I want to see that, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, what are you doing down here in order to make that happen? Whether it's the perfect step to make it happen or not, are you taking the step? Are you manifesting it? And when you take that step, know that you took the step, celebrate it, right? Appreciate yourself for taking the step in whatever direction that you took, and recognize it so that you feel like you're actually doing it instead of it being outside of yourself, knowing it's who you are. Not, I want that, or I want to get there, or I wanted this, or like it'd be cool to just know that everything that you want or is attracted to you is a part of you, right? And there's a reason. And if it's supposed to be in your life or whatever, like it will. But it's if not, then let it go, and you go with that abundance. And as long as you know it inside, you'll attract it everywhere else. Right? Biggie, you like Biggie? Yeah, I'm a Pac. I like Tupac. Pac's my dude. We're just more, the Pac and that. But yeah, it's hard to you really can't compare. You really can't. Like you really can't. Not at the time, not for what they brought to it. They were both amazing lyricists. Pac was just more emotional, I would say, right? Like he and maybe not like Biggie wasn't, but he was showing it, and that's why I think, because I'm that I'm sentient, clairsentient, emotional, right? So I was like Pac. That's why. Yep. Hey Tina. Love you, Tina. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, big too. I mean, I could listen to Juicy like over and over and over and over and over again. I think everybody can listen to Tina. But yeah. Um, all right, guys, let you go for now. I'm sweating. But it was like 81 degrees on the thermostat when I came up here, and I had to shut the window because it gets loud. So I'm gonna go outside. Yes, exactly, for the greenery that is out there in my wonderful garden. Yeah. The birds be all over. Hi, Angel. I love you. Angel. Angel Push coming in with dragons. Look at that message. Some codes for you. Put you on blast. Okay. Beautiful. That is the sign of the springtime. Magic energy is in the air of color and life and beauty and presence. I hope we are all feeling that. This is very appropriate right now. Turn up again. The beauty, the presence. You are here. It's time to make your life amazing. Amazing. That's what we are. I know, right? You feeling it? You feel good? Yeah. Right? Oh man. I hope you're feeling that energy. Because everybody's getting energy and they keep asking me if I'm feeling energy. And I just say, yeah, because I always like, I don't know, I always feel energy. Um, but the fact that I'm staying up to like I was staying up till midnight, like it's like, yeah, yeah. It's probably because I got peacocks and dragons. Yeah. Yeah. That's all you need in life. Those are my two favorite things, peacocks and dragons. All right, guys. Abundance. Yes. Yes. Good. Yes. I'm glad. I hope so. Everybody should be feeling it. Springtime's here. We should be growing again. Everyone's going to feel, right? Just because don't think of it as, oh, I'm old, right? Or, oh, this, or, no, man, like you get to renew yourself again every season. We got to get good at shrugging off all of the dead skin every year. That's it. Reset, starting over. Right? I don't care about nothing that happened the whole last year. You know, so it's like we got it, and then you're shedding our skin, shedding the skin, moving forward, right, into the brighter, abundant future. And then what's going to come later? We're going to get into winter. Okay, so right now we're going to get all our stuff going. That's why summertime is the time of work. because summer is there's more sunlight during the day. So we get to work. We start to sow our seeds. And then we get to reap the rewards and live in our abundance come October. Shout out. That's my first month. Right. So love that. I love October, man. Totally. It's just like Halloween. We got a holiday. We get Christmas. We're just everybody's just kind of maybe a little bit nicer. It's a little more stressful. That's true too. Yes, they are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are, Angel. Hey, good. We're growing huge lots. Structure starts with kind lungs, kundalinis, kindling. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Yes, to burn, to go forward, to shed. You know, it's not about lighting yourself on fire. It's burning yourself into the new. It's just like spark of life, man. It's beautiful. So they love it. Love you, Karen. No, no, no. Retrain. Well, that's like saying remind, right? We have to remind ourselves um, of what we are, who we are in the moment all the time. And knowing that you're bringing all of this ancestry, you're bringing so much with you, right? You're healing. So have fun, right? Right? Enjoy life. The abundance. What is the challenge? Your acceptance. The acceptance of your abundance. That is the challenge. That is Ganesha's challenge for us all today. For you guys, great, Karen, you guys getting on now. Again, what we have learned. Oh, why not? I know. It was like, what was it? Like 5 of them are in a retrograde recently. It's like, geez, man. But we got to do it. We got to do it. We got to go back and we got to fix it up. Every time we go back, gives us all what a chance to fix the past. So let's fix it. Don't worry about it. But the acceptance of your abundance is everything because that's you being. There's no reason. That's natural law. It's not about your rights and what people say you should have, right? Like we say, it's your natural right to be abundant. There's abundance everywhere in the world. Choose wisely. There's too much abundance. Like I said, nobody has everything. You know, there's billionaires that, like I say, they don't have that one Yu-Gi-Oh card, right? Mint condition. Boy, you want it, 40 million. Configuration of fraction Saturn ain't playing. Yeah, do or don't, up to you. Cheers, I do, exactly. Right. Well, like I say, jump in there, jumping in there, jumping in there. Because then if we're not, then it's still happening, and then we get upset. It's like, you know, it's never like this. That's still happening. Because I don't know. Like if you try to change it or you don't, something's gonna happen. And at least you could be like, you were there, or you tried to take you put some love into it. Okay. You were there. Like, why am I here and why is this important to me? Well, cause watch, I'm gonna mess all you guys up with all this love. You guys are not gonna know what hits you. But we get kickback from the world. So we just always gotta remember to keep going on that. Not everybody else is, man, I'm be the greatest rapper in the whole world. Why? Because I want to be. Well, how else are you gonna? All right, guys. I'm gonna let y'all go in an hour full and have a whole shake that I haven't even drank. I'm gonna have it while I was doing this. But I totally forgot to take a sip. Gotta catch them all. Oh man, I know. We're gonna catch them all. No man left behind. Catching them all. Go one, we go all. Exactly. That's right. Exactly right. Right. Because we're good. Right? It's all orchestrated. It's supposed to. And that's the thing too, right? Remember, again, everything that's happened to you for a reason. For a reason. Dang it. Dang it. You're right again. That's louder than I thought. I thought it was close. you know. Oh, so that's why that situation panned out that way. Oh, wow, right. Hindsight's 2020. Oh, that was messed up. I know. Well, if you weren't there, it wouldn't have happened that way. So you have to be happy with the fact that you were there and who you are and all of these things. The acceptance of your abundance. you know, being a reflection to the world. You're abundant all the time. You don't see it in your, we're all like that people. We're all like, I know myself, I know my life, blah, blah, blah. But no, we all could see the abundance in each other. We can all be the abundance within each other. We can all, it's hiding from who you are. It's hiding from, I talked about it. I don't want to keep repeating myself and saying more because you guys hopped on. I want to talk to you guys. All right, Charles. Save yourselves. Love you, angel, sister. Can't say that shit. Word, 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 word. Everything that shows up in our reality is for a reason. You got it. That's it. That's why we say it, right? We all know it. You have all the answers. We know all the answers. We know them because they're within us. Who says what about what? You do. Sudden, you do, right? Nobody. I mean, everybody's gonna say something about, but that unless I like what you said, I'm not going to agree. So it's like, at the end of the day, it's always up to you. So you get to be the abundance, but being the abundance means your life is going to change, and you must change with your life. Must change with your life. Letting go of the material, right? The material makes you think that because you have stuff, you have abundance. But if you let go of that, then you have more freedom. It's all that relativity. It's all up here. All up here. All up here. Everything. Look at the world. We're trillions of dollars going to Mars. We can't feed Zimbabwe. It's all up here. You want to know what kind of person somebody is? What kind of world we're living in? But like I said earlier, we're taught to wait for the answer from the teacher, and we're taught to, if we haven't read it in an official book, right? Who are all these imaginary people of officialdom? It's just like, I mean, yeah, listen, okay, you spent your life researching. Cool, thanks for the info. Okay, can we all, but maybe I have a new idea, and maybe it's going to blow your mind. That's why every single genius was the outcast. Tesla, everyone. The guy who made anesthesia, when he went to show it to the scientists, the guy died because he gave him too much. It was the one time that the guy died because I guess he was always using, or he always would do it with like, I don't know how it was certain, but he just didn't give, or he gave too much or too little, whatever. And so he died poor, infant, or not infamous, but and now we use anesthesia all the time. Like this man should be, his family should be rich for the rest of his life, so, but go, yes. BB Rad, that's right. Perfection is the magic we wield. Internal guidance systems online. Very good. Very good. That's all it is. All right, guys. Like I said, I'm sweating. I'm going to get out of here. Love yous. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for the loves. See you guys on the flip flop. Have a great day. Take care of yourselves and be the love and abundance that you are. Oh, guys, why? Why? Why not? All right. That's all you need to know. See you guys on the next one. Much love. Peace.